Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. Today is the last installment of my Back to Basics series. Back to Basics, Paper Crafting 101, all things Stampin' Up! For the beginner. Okay, and before I start my video, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Wendy, and if you don't already know, and I am a retired art educator, but I always say once an art teacher, always an art teacher. I'm here to help you and sometimes your kids get creative, get crafty, and bring out your inner artist. I am also a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Stampin' Up! Is the premier paper crafting supply company, and we just have the best stuff. It's awesome, but I digress. Here we go. Today we're going to talk about, we've talked about what supplies you need to get started, different things how things work, how the different things work. Okay, so today we're going to talk about where you get your ideas. Because sometimes, I get it, I'm an art teacher, I was an art major in college. Even I take a look at all my stuff and get overwhelmed and I'm like, ugh, I don't know what to make. Okay, I just wish somebody would tell me. That's when I go to the internet and I find tons of ideas. And let me show you where I go to get ideas when I need them. Here we go. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Woo-hoo-hoo. Sorry, I made that bounce around. All right, first and foremost, I love me some Pinterest. And by the way, can you tell I was an elementary art teacher? Look at my letters. I love making these dot letters. Anyway. I digress again. Pinterest. If you're not on Pinterest already and you are a crafty person, you need to get on Pinterest. Oh my goodness. It is like a candy shop for crafters and home decorators and hair people and makeup people. There's a little something for everyone. Even food. I get tons of recipes off Pinterest. But for stamps, for stamping and making cards, Pinterest is a great resource. Okay. What you want to do is I have a stamp set in mind. Like, let's say I was going to make Easter cards and I had this cute little set called Easter Friends. This is a stamp set from Stampin' Up. And let's say I wanted to find some Easter Friends ideas. So you go on Pinterest, you just type in the search bar Easter Friends, and sometimes I put Easter Friends cards or Easter Friends Stampin' Up! Cards. And you will get a plethora, big word, of ideas. And then you just go from there. Now, one quick little caveat, if you take somebody's idea off Pinterest and you make it, this is what we always should do whenever we case a card, and we'll talk about that in a minute. If you copy somebody's card, and if you happen to put it on the internet, and I'm bad about this, guys, I forget to do it all the time, give the originator, a shout out, okay? You should always give credit where credit is due. So, moving on. SplitCoastStampers.com. SplitCoastStampers.com, great place to get ideas. It has ideas for lots of different stamping companies, but you can go right to Gallery, and then it has a whole Stampin' Up! Gallery. Click that, and then it is alphabetized, so if you wanted Easter Friends, you would find the E's, scroll until you found Easter Friends, and click on it, and there are many, many, many ideas. So Split Coast Stampers is another great place to find ideas. And now remember, you can use this for ideas and change it up your own way with colors and things, or you can completely do what we call case a card, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Good old Google. Just go to Google and type in whatever, Easter Friends, Stampin' Up! Cards, and you'll see them. You can even do a paper pack. Like, let's say you have some beautiful paper you want to use. This one's called Day at the Farm. You can type in any of these search engines, you can type in Day at the Farm, Stampin' Up! Paper, cards, and you'll have so many ideas. All right, another way to get ideas is you can do a search on Pinterest or on Google or anywhere for card sketch or card sketches or card templates, okay? And what you'll get when you search card sketch is you're going to get something that someone has come up with that is just simply what it says. It's a sketch. It's a template. And some of them have, like here's one. Here's one that's actually got measurements. 3¼ by 5¼ and so on and so on, okay? And a lot of them don't have measurements. This one does not have any, and this is by a lady, well, she calls hers Sunday Sketches. She comes out with them on Sundays, but these don't have measurements. They're meant to just be a jumping off point. There's no one holding a gun to your head saying that you have to stick by all those measurements, okay? They're just some ideas. Sometimes I take one of these, I have a bunch of these, and I just reach in, close my eyes, reach one out, and I say, okay, I'm gonna make a card using this sketch. And then I go from there. Okay? So it's a great jumping off point, card sketches. And by the way, several times I have said in this little tutorial, I have said, you'll want, what you're doing when you're getting ideas here, you are trying something called casing. Case means copy and share everything. Paper crafters, we do that. Card makers, we do that all the time. We call it casing. And so when I case somebody's card and I maybe change it up a little, but put it on my Facebook page, I'll say, I try to remember to say, I cased this card from, you know, Susie Smith, whoever it is. Okay? So that's what casing is. You're finding ideas and you're casing somebody else's idea, which is okay. Even these don't really need a shout out so much. You're not really casing. These are a jumping off point sketches. Okay? So that's where I go for my ideas. I also go to our catalog. Our catalog, and if you don't have a physical copy of our catalog and you would like one, please let me know and I will send you one. But our catalog is full. Like, let's say you have the True Beauty stamp set right here. Maybe the Awash in Beauty paper, and you want some ideas. Look here. Ideas. And the catalog doesn't care if you case it. Go for it. That's what it's there for. Sometimes I will take, let's say I've got this stamp set and I just want some idea. I just go right here. I keep this open on my craft table and I just completely copy some of these. Quick, easy, and you don't have to think very much. Now, sometimes we want to think and we want to come up with our own, and that's cool too. All right. Or another way to get ideas is follow me on Facebook and YouTube. Go on Facebook and YouTube. I am in the Art Room with Wendy in both places. And I will put the links in the comments and below, okay? In the Art Room with Wendy, I put cards that I make. That'll give you ideas. I do tutorials. I give you all the things, okay? So that's one way to get ideas, is simply follow me. And or come to a class. I have classes. I have classes here in my home. I'm hoping to have some classes maybe at some coffee shops and things in the area, in the Wilmington, Hampstead area of North Carolina. Sometimes I go to Michigan, my old hometown, and I have classes. I'll always keep you informed if you are in the Art Room with Wendy. And sometimes I do virtual. So virtual or in person. Come to a class, learn how to make something. Okay? All right. And last but not least, so I gave you all those ideas. I wanted to let you know reminder that these catalogs, this is our 22-23 catalog, and it's May to April. It's about to be gone. And our mini catalog, oh, this is the wrong mini. Sorry, my bad. This mini catalog. Yeah. This also goes away in April. And we'll have new catalogs coming out. So right now there is a last chance sale. Lots and lots of things in our catalogs are not going to be in our catalog anymore. So it is the time to go on there and get them. And many of them are discounted. So it's a good time to snag those things that you've been looking for. For instance, my favorite from this mini catalog that was January to April, my favorite stamp set was Queen Bee. Love Queen Bee. Look at that bee. I love her. And I just made this card last night. Okay. This stamp set is not going to be in the new catalog. So you have until April, what is it? 30 days, September, April 30th to get it. Go online and grab it. Okay. So, let me turn this. I hope those ideas were helpful to you. You don't know where to start? Pinterest, split coast stampers. I'll put these in the comments too. Google. I don't have to put Google in the comments. Search for card sketches. Or even better yet, follow me on In the Art Room with Wendy, or come to one of my classes. Great ways to get ideas. And finally, don't forget the last chance sale. If you want more info, message me. Thanks. We'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye.